as well as to utilizing winter sports to help the job creation, to help the winter sports industry established and expanded, so as to make it further sustainable. I said it's also a milestone because the window, secondly, I think it's a window for China to let Harbin, Heilongjiang, and the Chinese university people and the students to be able to hear your knowledge, your experience in developing that of the winter sports with the university and the city. And draw your experience. And meanwhile, it's also the window for the world people, university and the mayor coming here to know more about Harbin, to know more about Harbin Engineering University, the host university, to know more about Heilongjiang and know more about China. So it's a good window, but it's also, if I like to take it as a window, China is also a member for the southern country. As a developing country, normally the winter sports is even less developed. So it's also a window for northern and south cooperation. South-South cooperation and South and North-South cooperation. It will promote a harmonized world through this good sports conference. So that is why, if you agree, I will call this conference as a milestone. The first time in the official history for 60 years anniversary, a milestone for 3 combinations of the winter science sports, as we always have this kind of conference for summer university. And in China we have that in the summer university 2001, but the first time to have it in the winter. It's also a milestone because the platform is also a milestone because it's a window. The third point I want to say, to express my sincere thanks to you and congratulations to you for the success of this conference, is that this conference has a big impact, has come out with very substantial and meaningful results and achievements because of your 2 days hard work, but also because of long time preparation, your long time knowledge and experience gained in that. So it has given a strong signal and a message to the world. Here we, coming from the FISU, coming from the university rectors, located in the snowing area and cold zone of the world, and also coming from the city and the region of this area, to call upon that the winter sports, combining with education, will serve for the human beings' well-being, will serve for this world current major issue, like environmental and ecology protection and conservation. Here we not only developing the winter sports, but also we give a strong care and meticulous care to the environmental protection. So this is a message we give to the world. We want to build a green city and a green university. We want to build a white city and a white university. And the second message we give to the world that for the university sports, we have a consensus that the university sports, and especially winter university sports, not only serve for the training of the professional, the elite, university students, athlete, but also has an important role for the rank and file for every student, for every citizen. The third message it is that we put emphasis on the science. Sports is the application of the science, as some of the professors from Aachen, from Torino, just now mentioned. But sports itself also serves for the science. Science can be further, science discovery, technology innovation can be further promoted, enhanced by the sports. This is something of our new consensus, and further enhanced this kind of understanding. So that is why, with this milestone, with this impact, and a strong message to the world, we said that we have lived this 21st Winter Universiade with rich legacy. We have reached our goal. If the Winter Universiade, the competition part, can be regarded as some parts in Chinese we call the Wu. It's a competition, but this part is more as a humanism and the social science sector. So that is why I said that I must thank you, I must congratulate you on behalf of the Ministry of Education and the representative of the Chinese government. And also, I share with my colleague, President of CISU, First Vice President of the CISU, Professor Dalian. You can say we, on behalf of President George Killian, we thank you and congratulate you. Certainly, as President of Asia Federation of University Sports, I also appreciate it for all we Asian countries and the regions appreciate you coming here from Europe, from America, from Africa, and share with us that. And finally, I'd like to express my sincere wishes and hopes that today's meeting is very intense. But I hope that many of you will still remain with us for the opening ceremony of this 21st Winter Universiade. But I was told that some of you will rush back early tomorrow morning for your university, your city's very important other endeavors. I fully understand that. But how can we make these results, a good output of this conference, to be more useful for every one of you? So I'd like to suggest that if you agree, if President of CISU, Dalian, will agree that we will entrust President Liu Zigang, University of Harbin Engineering, to establish a website for the Rectors Forum, for the Science Research Exchange, and also for the Mayor's Forum, together with the Harbin government, so that we will have a mechanism. And this Harbin will support it by our Ministry of Education and the China National Federation, and I think that it will be supported by CISU, right? So that we have a regular mechanism. We can still, through the internet, to maintain exchange of information and experience and interesting topics, and discussing of something of common interest for a better future, and more so for popularizing, disseminating the idea and the achievements we have got through this science conference. And more so is deliver that into action. And in the future, I think that some of you will be the better practice and the best practice. So we can, through that internet, we can do that. Do you agree with my suggestion? President Liu, would you please stand up and shoulder that task? Okay. Stand up, please. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. She herself, as I announced her calculation addressing letter in the first day of the beginning of the opening, and she meant to come here, but because of a very, very important meeting.